Can all children be included? Are there times when a separate school really is the best place for a student? I got to know Emily Huff as I looked for answers to those questions.
I am in a doctor's office and they're talking like they know every single thing about schizophrenia that is to be known. They don't. I'm like, you don't understand anything. When you have 7 people living in your head, then we can talk. I had this internal world of fighting and friendship and all the excitement, all the things I didn't have in this world. And I continued to live in that world more and more and be in the real world with my family less and less. The 7 characters that I currently have, their names are Kat, Laura, Sheila, Darian, Bo, Zephyr, and Druid. I drew pictures of the voices, but they requested that I leave their faces out still, so there's still some mystery to the outside world about them.
From very early on, Emily was somewhat of a mystery. We started avoiding family activities sometimes because we just knew what the outcome was going to be, like at Thanksgiving, pulling the tablecloth out from under the dessert table. Well, that doesn't tend to make you a real popular person.
Anne wanted Emily to be with her peers, and Emily attended a public middle school. She was integrated with the general student population, but there were problems.
The medications I take, the side effects are weight gain, as you can see. Unfortunately, I've gained about 110 pounds.
Her needs were so intense that no one teacher in a classroom could begin to give her the support she needed.
If I had the right support, if I had had a right IEP, if I had a study hall, then maybe it would have worked.
She was isolating herself a great deal from others. She was hearing voices speaking to her through the ventilation system, and it was over that summer that she did try to take her life through a combination of pills. She was just very, very prepared to die.
The more they picked on me, the more walls I put up, the more I alienated myself, the more I said to myself, I don't want to be part of their world. It was a lot of pain, a lot of crying, a lot of uncertainty about who I was.
So it was very clear. A doctor had warned a year ago that placement in a public school was putting her at great risk.
Emily transferred from public school to a private, out-of-town program that specialized in educating children with mental illnesses.
And it was only in an atmosphere that was both therapeutic and academic that Emily could begin to really learn. And that goes against the model of full inclusion. And I struggled with that because of missing the peer interaction.
Families are put in positions to have to make really horrible choices. And isn't it unfortunate that we haven't figured out as a society to bring those tools, those accommodations, adaptations into a public school environment where everybody can learn?
A teacher long ago said to me that in spite of what is difficult to manage for Emily, to always remember that keeping her spirit intact is the most important thing you're going to ever do.
during the time I was sick and during my whole life has been a guardian person watching over me, helping me in every way she can. And she's never given up on me.
Emily graduated from high school, and she and her mother travel the country speaking about mental illness. She's studying sign language and plans to become a teacher. She's moved into her own apartment. But life for Emily is still fragile. Anne says it is not a question of if Emily will have a relapse, but when.
I just want people to see the friendly, clever, smart, whatever I am person, and not judge. People are different. Life isn't perfect. I just wish that one day I didn't have to hide who I am.